All right, we are connected with the live. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here tonight. As you're coming in and watching this video, go ahead and start a watch party and share. I'm going to go ahead and go through and share on my pages as well so that everybody can go ahead and actually tune in to what we have going on tonight on the live with Cosmos, United States and international pageants. So just go ahead in, everyone, and we're going to go ahead and share the links, start a watch party, and we're going to get excited with some amazing news that we're going to have going on tonight during the live. So I am Samantha Abraham. Of course, as always, you guys know that I am here as your queen of Cosmos. I'm your 2020, and I cannot be more excited to go on this royal journey with you during my reign. So as you guys already know, we have a lot of things that are actually going on with Cosmos right now. We're getting new state directors for Virginia and Kentucky that are coming in. So you guys make sure that you stay tuned for that. You do not want to miss out on that at all. We are also having a meet and greet at the end of the month with the North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, and the new Mid-Atlantic that has been added with our directors from North Carolina. Now, that pageant will be in February, but if you want to go ahead and meet us before the meet and greet, that will be held at the end of this month on a Sunday. I'll make sure I give you all the information for that in this live video as well, and I'll make sure I go ahead and do a separate live for that, just so that everybody is on the same page, because you don't want to go ahead and you don't want to miss anything that we have going on, okay? So we know we have the meet and greet. February, we have our state pageant with our Tennessee and Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Mid-Atlantic directors, Miss Sharon and Renee, which are amazing directors. Those prize packages for that system are already out. If you haven't checked it out, you guys are going to get some amazing prizes. I'm telling you, amazing prizes that are at $800 value at the state level, plus a bonus trip that you guys get to go to Myrtle Beach to have a full blown out all-inclusive photo shoot with your directors, also photographers. There'll be makeup artists and hair artists that are going to be there to take care of you that whole entire time. And all of this is just for you winning your division at the state level before you go to nationals. So if you haven't taken the time to look into that, make sure you go ahead and reach out to our directors or even myself so that we can get you pointed in a new direction and get you signed up. There is a photo contest that they are having as well. If you go back and look on my personal page, Samantha Abraham, that information is there. Also on my Cosmos page on Facebook, all that information is listed for you. But tonight, we are going to introduce somebody that is absolutely amazing and will be at the Cosmos Fall Fashion Expo that we are having in October. So that is why we are here tonight, and that is what we will be talking about. Now, we are going to have a great, beautiful venue in Virginia. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and I can't wait for you all to enjoy yourselves, meet some queens, some of our vendors and designers that are going to be there. It's going to be an amazing time. But we have a big surprise with a drawing that we're going to be having on a beautiful ground from one of our amazing designers that we are having. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it because we are so excited. If you're excited, go ahead and put in the comments, ready. That's what I want you to go ahead. If you're watching right now, go ahead and put in the comments, ready to go, so that we can go ahead and get this started tonight with you. So I'm going to wait no longer to go ahead and introduce from Juan Carlos Pinera Designs, we are going to go ahead and introduce our special guest that we're going to be having tonight. So, to no further ado, I will introduce to you Cesar. Hello. Can you hear me, Cesar? Okay, I think you're muted. If you want to go ahead and check your mic to make sure you're unmuted. There
Oh,
we
can you hear
go.
me?
Yes.
Hey, we got this. Hi, how are
Yes, we
you?
got this. All right. So, Caesar, we are so happy that you're going to be joining us in the fall for October for the expo that we're having in Virginia with Cosmos. Can you tell us a little bit about the expo, what you plan on doing there?
Sure, I really can. But first, I need to tell you that thank you very much for having me on. I'm really honored and thrilled to be here and be a part of such an amazing organization. And
Yes.
and when I first saw you and came out on the screen, I'm like, wow, what a great, beautiful queen we have. And
Well,
then I
thank
look,
you.
all the rest of the queens that we have are just amazing. But I really thank you so much. I thank the organization for having me and taking the time out of your busy schedule to do this.
Wonderful.
Um, I'm actually very excited. I'm very excited about the organization and where we're going to meet up in October. And I it's something to me. It just came by fluke. It came by fluke because, as you know, that there are several organizations right now,
Uh-huh.
and we don't know which way they're going.
Right.
And I'm not naming names. Some of them we don't have dresses anymore. Some of we do have dresses. You have to be with a certain type of designer, and doesn't give you uh, the freedom to be as a woman.
Right.
There's some women that
Absolutely.
like white, there's some women like black, some people like sex. And so for me, it was a very hard year. Besides the COVID, which I wish everybody out there is safe.
Right.
And if you're not,
Absolutely.
I really feel for you. It was very hard to find something that it was a perfect fit, for us. And we spoke to, your director Steffi and
Yeah.
Stevie, and
Yes.
the whole concept came into play. And I've worked with them before, and I
Right.
think it's just an amazing fit. A really,
Right. Because
uh,
with Cosmos, it allows women to be themselves, and especially in the older divisions that, sexy is okay.
sec-
Sexy is fine. Sexy and classy match together. And that's why we are such a perfect fit. I think that's
and
why we're the
and I
perfect fit
and I
together.
think I believe so. Not just the sexiness, because yes, I believe that the most beautiful women and they're fierce, and I see what you have. But
Yeah.
I think this organization, says to the girl out there, why limit ourselves just to one thing, sexiness or brains or beauty or class? You can have it all.
Yes.
And I saw that. I saw you're all very like, look, I'm going south. You're all right. It's like all of
It's
you,
okay.
right? All of you. This is hanging out with Steffi too much, right? I know my southern girls. You can. Sky's the limit. The
Right.
sky's the limit, and you can be sexy. You can be a woman. You can be smart. You can be beautiful. Gracious. It was a amazing fit for me, and I'm very excited for this year, for the Cosmo and
Yeah.
the collaboration that we're working on now.
Right.
Because one of the things that we spoke about, and I think that you guys get it, which is great, is that sometimes you have girls on stage, right?
Yes.
And all of a sudden you see that what they wear, it's everything is more or less the same. You're seeing
Yes.
a different
Yes.
color, and different designers have the same as the other designers,
Right.
and I'm looking at
Absolutely.
that, and I see some designs that we designed like 5 years ago, and suddenly it's there, and because your PR is good, and the originality of the Cosmo is that you're able to be. And we at Juan Carlos Pinera, by the way, I'm the one of the owners, directors, and a lot of things. believe that every woman should have their own originality. So that's why
Absolutely.
we make everything here. We make everything
Yes.
here in the U.S. And if you're fortunate to be with us with a lot of queens, you see they come in the cutting room, they see that um, we make the pattern on the spot, we drape it on the mannequin,
Yeah.
we put padding according to their body so we can see. And these are some of the things that other designers, what I don't choose to, I haven't seen any designer really drape a dress or have being on a pattern or seeing how they cut, because they kind of lost that. But
Right.
that's one of the
Right.
fits that lets the woman be the who she wants and picks the colors that she likes.
Yeah, picks what's good on her. And just, I mean, I know for myself, when I went to nationals, I had my dress made overseas because I know I wanted something, original, something that was absolutely different. And mine was made in the Philippines.
Oh,
So,
great
and
designers.
yeah,
Great
so
designers.
it's just, I wanted something that was white because I love wearing white, and I know that I would like peacocks.
Mhm.
So they could find that fabric for me and just make me the amazing gown that, I mean, I felt amazing
Great.
in that gown. And it was something that I didn't have to worry about anyone else having, but it made me feel very powerful, made me feel very classy, very sexy, very stunning, all of that. So
And
I
you did
completely
look
understand.
amazing. You did
Oh,
look amazing.
thank you.
And this is the effect that you get. This is the
Yeah.
effect that you get when you have a designer that really, designs, for you. That really that you see that they're cut. It's not something that it is mass produced and duplicated and done. And even though that there's certain designers, they say that, oh, this is couture, right?
Right.
And what does couture mean to me? Couture means that, when you're finished, you can give the scraps to the person, right? But it's not
Right.
couture because each women, as we know, they're different. Some are 34, 32, 36 bust lines, C cup, B cup. And couture means that the person itself it was made specifically, because Philippine
Right.
makes really great dresses, by the way.
Oh yeah, they make amazing
Fabric is
dresses.
great. They make
Yes.
fabric are
Yes.
great. It's meant for you. So when it comes in, basically what you have to do is tweet, a little bit of the hem, things like that come into play.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
agree. I definitely agree. So we're talking about making things for women and draping the pattern over them and just being really attentive to them. What are your plans for when you come to the expo?
Oh, so I'm really excited about the expo. It's been a while that I've been, again, really excited about the expo. I've been, well, that has been excited because, as you know, that there's been so many changes again with the
Uh-huh.
pageant system that you don't know, what to do, and uh, also the not just the format, but the organization itself, how they're dedicated and committed in their vision to give back. Because I know this
Right.
organization for the leaders of this organization for a while, and they're all about giving, and it's all
Yes.
about the girl. And
Absolutely.
uh,
Yes.
so I'm going to come, and it's more or less like a greet and meet, right?
Yes.
And we're going to do. I'm really excited to see all your queens and everybody that's coming into play. And we're doing a couple things. If there's anybody that needs to have a custom gate down, and there's certain fabrics that you need to use, and I'm going to be painting there on the spot, or
Oh,
things that
wonderful.
are going to, my opinion from the pageant world, where I think it's a white or it's a blue, or what do we need to emphasize. I'm going to be there. Also, I'm dying to meet all my friends I haven't seen. Everybody, we've all been locked up.
Right.
It's like, oh,
Yes.
and I'm very excited about that. Plus, we're bringing a few gowns into the previous collections that we had, so they can try, they can see that. I think they can even buy on the spot.
Okay.
Which is really
Wonderful.
cool.
So I heard we were doing a raffle. Are we raffling?
Leave it up to
Yeah.
you. I'll leave it up to
Yes, I've
you.
heard something.
Yeah, well, if you give me the opportunity, I wanted to keep it a secret, but I guess the
Oh,
secret is out.
it's
So,
already out.
one of the things that, what we plan to do is that we're going to do a raffle. And,
Okay.
what we're going to do is that you have to look into your Cosmo page, and we're some of the girls are, or one of the girls are going to decide who's going to wear. In this raffle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away a couture gown, not just
Okay.
a ready to wear gown. Retail gown. These gowns go from $3,600 to $7,000. They haven't decided what it's going to do, and we're going to raffle that out. And
Okay.
the reason for that is that we'll get the money to put it back into the organization to give it back to you, because all you girls are models. They look like it.
Wonderful. Yes,
Yeah,
we
it's fun.
love that.
It's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be good. It's
Yes, that's amazing. We thank you for that. I just want to see the
no,
gown. I just want to see what it looks like.
yeah. You're gonna see all my gowns.
Oh my God, can I touch it?
You play with it.
Yes, I just want to touch it. I just want to touch it. So we know that you were on the cover of Vogue.
Yeah. So for those who don't know us, thank you very much.
Yes, you're
Thank
welcome.
you. We've done a lot. Cover of Vogue was the beginning or stepping stone for our label. We've been doing it 30 years. We've been making it
Okay.
in the United States, and this was just the beginning of something that happened a while ago. And even now, today, that same dress, which is called Your 77, is being sold. This is a very sexy look, and at the time, it was like a sexy bride. But from there, we have also. I don't know. We've been in cover of Cosmo. We've been in cover
Right.
with Daisy Fuentes. We've done red carpets. We do a lot of Latin Billboards awards. We won Miss Teen, blank, USA,
Right.
with that gown. And they had 50 girls. We only had one. We won with Dejana. We won with Mallory Hagan in America. There's a lot of states that we win, and we are, basically mostly into the high fashion world. We got
Absolutely.
into pageant by kind of like mistake a little bit,
Yes.
a little bit. But we just love to make beautiful things, or celebrate the woman.
Yeah. And I mean, we're looking right here at the cover of
Oh,
Vogue,
yeah. Well,
and I mean, she's just stunning. She's fierce, and it's the gown's white, so I'm all in. I love white. So I mean,
okay.
I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it.
This was a great time in our lives. We also did Victoria's Secret, private labeling. The courses are in. I'm going to tell you guys,
Okay.
they're going to be in for the next couple of years. Just a little hint. This was a time when there was a little bit of revolutionary, and this was a bridal dress, and it wasn't supposed to be. You see that she's wearing a type of veil,
Okay.
and this was a while back ago, and it just celebrates the woman, and it shows, yes, like you say, fierce. And at the time, it was a little bit edgier for the time, but to
Right.
today, I still sell this dress, which is, you see how sexy. You don't see anything. The fabric is, and it just makes a point. And from there, things just started moving more and more and more and more. And we're happy that we're here today, after 30 years of being in business and making everything here in USA.
And
And
that's like you said, 30 years.
yeah, 30 years doing this. Wow.
Wow.
I was
That's a
born.
long time. Look, you've aged so well.
Oh, no, I was born before Christ, so I'm like
Okay.
300 years old, and just, no, I'm just
Yes,
kidding. I'm kidding.
yes, absolutely. Yes. Oh my
That's because I
gosh.
love what we do, and every day at my cutting room and with all my girls, it's a pleasure to see something beautiful. And I come in, and everybody, oh hi, and I kiss all my seamstresses, and if I don't get a kiss, then they think I'm mad, and then they'll make me coffee. So it's a
So
big
it's like,
operation, but
yeah,
it's a lot of kisses. What can I
a
tell
lot
you?
of,
Yeah,
yes, I love it.
and
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
doing.
yeah. Wonderful. So can you tell us about shooting at the mansion? How was that?
Oh, you heard. Okay,
I
so
heard,
you
yes,
heard. Okay, so
I've heard, yeah.
wow, you know a lot about me, right?
Yes, I
So
do. They inform me. Yes.
yeah, so shooting at the Versace Mansion was a really great experience. What we did there is that at the time, we usually do these really great shows, and I think at the time we private labeled for Victoria's Secrets and things like
Uh-huh.
that. So at the time, we was collaborating with a few local vendors and things like that, and we wanted to do a really great, like, December New Year's party, and just invite. Sometimes when you do the shows, it's basically about the press, what kind of press that you get. And
Right.
we said, let's do something under one roof and only invite, the best restaurants, to come and cater. The amazing models that came in, which some of them were like, it was so cool because some of them were like, agencies, which I don't say. And some of them were people who were just like, oh my God, you're going to make it a great model. And let's, but I haven't walked before. Come on. And then they became great models. But it
Right.
was a really great experience at, Versace Mansion because as an artist, he's one of my mentors, so
Yes.
it was very honoring and very humbling, and it was very cool because everybody was just hanging out and we got to meet, and we had close to 200, or I think the max was 250 people there, and everybody was
Wow.
dressed, and it was a great experience. Thank you for asking about that. You forget a couple
Yes,
of them
of
when
course. That's
we
amazing. I can only imagine. Like,
and
I'd be dreaming. Oh my
no, we'll do it soon one day. Well, now that we're in the process, we're just such a great fit together. I'm looking forward to doing something
God. Yes, and please
spectacular with
invite
you guys.
me.
No,
I would be
a party
honored to
without you
come.
is not gonna happen. Okay,
Yes,
I'm telling
please
you right
invite
now.
me. Yes.
And then
Please, 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 please do.
and then we got invited with which was a big honor too, and it came on the VMAs with Mr. 305, Mr. Pitbull,
Okay.
uh, just a genius man.
Yes.
He's really uh, very smart. His When you sit down, it's not like suave rico. Wow, you see him.
Right, right.
He's very poised. He's very professional. And we did all the backup dancers for "I'm on Fire." You can find that on the YouTube video.
Okay.
A lot of great things. A lot, and then and sometimes you meet these which are really my rock stars, my weddings, my mother of the brides, my little girls that come and they write you little letters, and oh my God, it felt so great. And to me, that means a lot because you know um, we know how hard parents work to get. This pageant can be a little bit expensive, and how
Right,
dedicated
right.
they are, and or the mothers, and all of a sudden they get married and they have their children. When we make wedding dresses, we only make one of that, and we just name it after the bride's
Oh,
maiden
that's
name.
amazing.
Yeah, we
I
don't make it
love
again
that.
because
Oh my goodness.
we don't make it again. We don't want to do it again. We don't want to do
Right.
anything. It just takes away from everything.
Yes, absolutely. That is amazing. I'm
Yeah.
so excited
You
for
want to get married
October.
again, right? You want to get married again? I'll make you another wedding dress with
Well,
the
I
what
can
second
I can
vow.
marry my husband
Again, that's
again
what
just
I
to get
mean.
another
We could do
dress.
right. Second vow. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. Well, this will be, I already have my second one. I have to do my third one. So maybe when it's 20 years, then I'll go ahead and do my third one and
There
get
you
another
go.
dress.
There you
Another
go.
dress, another ring. So there we
No,
go. I could do that. Wonderful. This is so exciting. So
thank
I
you.
know that we're going to have you. We have a couple other vendors that we're going to end up having there and do the meet and greet. And I know that our girls are going to be wearing some of your dresses.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
what I heard as well. So
Right.
we're very excited for that. Is there anything that we can help you with or prepare for you?
I think that you guys. It's okay. So I think that the communication again, and I stress it. It's really came out really great. And thank you for asking again because
Yes.
it's seamless. It's gone so well. And sometimes that life, and I spoke to one of your directors today, and we realize how easy this is for us. And sometimes complexity kills momentum, and then everything is just
Yeah.
flowing so great that there is nothing. The only thing is
Right.
that I might add is that if you do decide that you're thinking about making a custom gown and you have kind of ideas and things that you have, try to either get a hold of the organization or email me, or they'll give you all the information to see if we can put in a time slot for you so I can give
Okay.
you my personal attention and really, it's sometimes it gets, I
Right, right,
want to
right.
just give you, okay, this half an hour is all yours and nothing is going to do or my thing. And if you're around, just come. Hey, who are you? Say hello. I'm really friendly.
Right.
I'm really like, in fact, I encourage you, please come by, you know?
Okay, wonderful. So we'll make sure that we get everything organized for you and get with you to set up the time slots and how much time that you're actually going to need
Hmm.
per person. And then, I mean, I'm sure that we'll have time slots that are open and available for
Yeah,
people
yes.
that weren't able to. But that way we can keep everything structured, everything can flow very nicely, and we're still social distancing,
Correct. I'll bring my
during the
mask.
event.
Mm,
Yeah, wearing your mask, all of that lovely stuff.
right.
We'll be taking temperatures at the door as
Oh,
well, where
very
we'll
good.
ask people to go ahead and make sure that they are wearing their mask. But we'll just let our viewers know for right now and anybody that's watching the replay, if you guys are interested in having a custom gown made at the event, at the expo, to go ahead and email us at stevie@cosmospageants.com so that we can go ahead and schedule your private session with Carlos.
Thank
Okay?
you. Thank you.
Yes.
And please, if you do decide, right, email early because what we really what our my main objective there is that it's more or less meet and greet, and a lot of people have a lot of questions. Why you in the organization? What do you think of doing? What do you see the colors of this year? And for me, those are the great times that we have. And even though that we are going to do custom gowns, and we have
Hmm.
some gowns that we're going to be selling there. We have a
Hmm.
limited amount of space because we don't want to really take away from everybody, that suddenly
Absolutely.
I don't want to be, we don't want to be there 8 hours just taking appointments and I can't see you. We want to
Right.
give you my hundred
Absolutely.
percent. So if you are thinking about it, please, I just say do it early because they do, from previous things, they do go really quickly and usually
Right.
falls into the other day and things
Right.
like that.
So I do have a question for you. For someone that I adore fashion, I love wardrobe. It's just my thing because I just have a niche for it. For somebody that is more fully figured
Mhm.
or plus size, what are some materials that are good on them that lay nice up against the
Okay.
body?
So I thank you for asking that, by the
Yes.
way, which I
You're
love that.
welcome.
So my bigger girls are amazing, and I do one part of my business is I do actually my they're the reason that I'm doing this because I love working with the bigger girls because it's you have to work on other things and you have to make things work out. Um,
Right.
and the bigger girls is very simple. It's very simple. We're basically when we look at a woman, it's bust, waist, size, and hip, right?
Right.
And even though that any girl that might be 34, 26, 36, which is a perfect, they say, a measurement, they always find themselves, there's something wrong. Oh my God, and I'm looking and, oh my God, my hips are too big. Oh my God, my breasts are too small. My breasts are too big. And then
Right.
usually women never find themselves perfect. So for the bigger girls, I find them perfect. I really do. I find them beautiful. I find them beautiful.
Yes.
And my main objective is to accent those areas that are really amazing, and the ones that are not, then work with them. Like for instance, um, we do a corset built inside that if you really look inside, look at the pictures, you can see a little line. And the
Yes.
corset, what it does, it holds everything in and
Yes.
brings and shows the bomb in the waistline.
You're
But
right.
one of the great things about that is that like your bustier women, they usually have to wear like a bra, or a
Yeah.
strap. And when you have a
Yes.
corset, all of a sudden you're not wearing a strap and it's holding everything in because all these
Correct.
boning. And then once in their life, they're like, oh my God, I'm wearing something strapless and it's not going to fall off.
Yes.
Um, as far as fabrics, there's so many fabrics, and then the combination of fabrics are great. Whether it's a 4-ply, whether a Dessa, where it's a crepe back satin, where it's just a stretch type of pot de soie, or we're looking at a lace, a French type of lace, And what I like to do is that the placement of it, either we elongate it, or
Okay.
if she has like boobies, show a little bit, but not too much. If it's
Right.
so there's always something beautiful about everybody. I
Yes.
don't see anything. It's just sometimes they get frustrated because we're not all twos, or we're not all tens, or we're not all
Right.
18s. And even at the 18, you have different body measurements. That's why couture and custom is really meant for your body. That's what
Right.
they do. But
Right.
that's a great question, by the way. Thank you. That
You're
was really
welcome. Yeah, because it's
nuts.
something that
Okay.
I always think about. I
curveball there,
do.
which was great. I love that. I love
Oh,
that. Tell me
thank
all about it
you.
because
Yes.
that was a great
Yes.
question.
Thank you. Because I just, I always want women to be very powerful and to feel very confident in themselves. And I know it starts with what you wear and what you put on.
Correct.
So, and some women, I know that I get a lot of people contacting me about wardrobe, what should they wear and that kind of thing. And what do you think about this and that? And I always tell them it's really about the fabric and the style of dress that fits your body.
Yes,
If
yes,
and
yes.
then if you stay focused on that and not what other people are wearing or what's in fashion, then you almost can't go wrong. You just stay in your realm and just stay right there, because when you go outside of that and say you get satin when
Right.
you maybe should have wore the velvet,
Correct.
that's a
Or,
big
or
difference.
or well, velvet in summer, which you should have worn in the winter. Right.
Exactly. Yes, absolutely.
But
So, what do we have going on as far as the colors for the fall
so
time coming?
so
What's
so
new? What's
there's a few colors
trending?
that are coming in, but also just to end that question, also
Uh huh.
is that it's also very hard because like okay, Philippines again, we'll go back to that. Philippines, a woman can go and they can pick out amazing fabrics that come into play, and they can work on it. And for the plus size girls, they're pretty limited. It's a little bit boring
Right.
out there. Like a
Right.
Midday Edition designers is a little bit boring. It's like, and then you get frustrated because it's not spunky enough or it's not sexy enough. And sex is everything, any size. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
So as
Absolutely.
far colors, so we're going, as you know, we're going through a transition right now, and
Yes.
in the summer, basically a lot of manufacturers and a lot of friends of mine, kind of like, oh my God, I just did the whole collection, but the stores were closed and things like that. But the real colors that are coming into are your rust tones are coming into play, right? And
Yes.
those are very nice because you can always combine them with the orange or a little bit of yellow, and
Right.
combining
Right.
everything together. That's really good. As far as fabric goes, it's still pretty kind of wide open on it. There's taffetas are still not as strong, but they're coming, come back on it. And I think it's more important that cuts, what cut that you choose for yourself, the
Right.
accent, whatever it
Absolutely.
is, whites, things are never going to change. Before they used to say you'd never wear white after Labor Day, and those are
I.
they. That's I know, but you look great in white. You look great in
Yes.
white. This is your
That's
color,
my
right?
color. Yeah. I
You know,
mean, I even had a judge at a pageant tell me pick a color next time for a dress.
no, no,
That
no,
is
no,
not going to stop me from wearing white.
no,
This
no.
is what I'm
So
good in. So yeah.
those myths and things like that you wear have all gone kind of away, and we're looking at
Okay.
more as about how to make you feel. And if
Correct.
you look at a woman, and it's pretty easy as far as clothing. Some people forget. For all you guys out there, and you're thinking, "What I'm going to buy my wife," and I don't know, in the color and things. Let me explain to you something. Women buy things because how they make them feel. Period. That's it.
Right. Yeah. Does
You
it make
know,
me feel good? Yes.
that's
Then I
it.
want
That's
it.
it.
I love it. I love you
That,
for it.
that's why they go and they go. So those who are a little bit have a little bit more money, they go to Louis Vuitton and they buy a little bag like that.
No.
That's $1,000, right? And why do
Right.
they buy it? Because it makes them feel good.
It
But
makes
you can
me
buy the
feel
same bag
good.
for $30 and put the same makeup and things and
Yeah.
hold the same thing inside and
Absolutely.
does the same thing, right?
Yes. Yes.
Women buy things because how they make them feel. And
Right.
if you feel empowered in white or you feel empowered in black, some women, oh, and black is not a color you should win. I can tell you how many winners I've seen in black.
Yeah.
You should
Absolutely.
definitely go for what you feel.
Right. Absolutely. I totally agree. Oh my
No,
gosh. Yes. So I am so excited. I can't wait to come. I can't wait to meet you personally
me
for
too.
this amazing event. Like I said, we're going to make sure that we go ahead and get all of our appointments set up for you so that we can make everything comfortable for you and for all the guests that are going to be there, and making sure that they get a great feel for the entire expo while we're there. So I am thanking you so much for coming on the live
No,
with us tonight and
I
letting us
thank
know.
you, and I thank you, and I know this is going to be an amazing event,
Yes.
and I know it's going to be an amazing event because I've worked with the directors of this organization on previous things, and we have done 420 opening number dresses with corsets and things, and
Yes.
everything came on time, everything came on there, and
Wonderful.
I know the type of event that they go. So please, please, please come even just
Yes.
to say hello or even to see what's going on, because if you're not going to be there, you're going to miss out on a big thing. It's going to be cool. It's
Yeah.
really
And
cool.
we don't want people missing out on this event. We don't want everybody missing out. So
No, no,
thank you so much for joining me tonight for the live.
no,
And
thank
we will
you.
stay in contact. I know our directors will be in contact with you as well and getting everything set
Hmm.
up for you while we were there. Just let us know if you're going to end up needing anything extra. And then we
No,
can't wait to see those dresses.
one thing that I
Yeah.
do, which I want to say to the girls out there,
Okay.
okay, I'll say it. Like you let out the dress that's
I
going out of the
did.
bag, okay?
Yes.
So I'm gonna let out something too. So um, we're 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 working with the directors to
Okay.
launch out, and possibly when all this is over, do a fashion week or Paris Fashion Week and things like that.
Okay.
And because your girls in the Cosmo organization, that's how it started. By the way, are so much they're girls we don't know their models, and they're models, or they're not, they are,
Right.
or what's
Right.
going on, but they're great and they're smart, they're beautiful. We're in the process of negotiation or collaboration on something in that sense, which if that would happen, somebody would get picked out, or a group of people would get picked out, or
Oh,
somebody could do a
wonderful.
fashion week, which will help out with the modeling career later on in the future. But we're touch
Ah.
basing, we're in that. I just want to there's a lot of exciting things
Oh.
I can't tell you guys. I wish I
Okay.
could
So
tell you.
he
And
just
I
let
think
a little cat out of the
but
bag, guys.
you know a
I
lot of
know, I
things.
know,
I
I
know,
know,
I
I know,
know,
but
I
I
know.
can't tell all the
I
secrets.
know, I know, I know. So please come by. Please come by and meet and see the organization and see the dresses and see what it is we're all about. And if you know our directors, then you know what we're working with, and it's spectacular. I think um, I believe in only spectacular. I don't think good sucks. You don't want to have a good husband. You don't want to have a good
Yeah, you want a
dress. You
great
don't have a good,
husband. I want
you're
an amazing
right.
husband. I want
Oh,
a
great
great wife.
boyfriend. Oh, right, right, right. And
Yes,
this is how I feel about
absolutely.
this organization, by the way.
Yes,
So please
definitely.
do come by, and I thank you. Thank Steffi Williams. I thank Stevie.
Yes,
I
thank you,
think
Stephanie. Thank you,
Steffi. You know,
Stevie.
and I appreciate all the time that you put into this and giving me the time to come on your show.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I thank you so much again, Cesar, for being here tonight, and we'll be seeing and talking to you very soon. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. There you have it. You guys got a lot of little secrets that weren't supposed to be out, and there's a whole bunch more coming down your way with the Cosmos. You definitely do not want to miss our fall event that is happening in October in Virginia. I'm going to go ahead and put that link here for you guys. So if you are coming in from out of town and you want to go ahead and book your stay at the hotel, we went on ahead and we are booked at the Hilton Garden Inn. So you make sure that you guys go ahead and get that link so that you can go ahead and book your hotel at the Hilton Garden Inn. We cannot wait for you guys to come and to be there and to join us at the expo, because it's going to be a beautiful event that is going to be so amazing. And you guys do not want to miss it. And who doesn't want their chance to win an amazing gown? That is a couture gown, by the way. All right. So I will make sure that I go ahead and put all of the updates in here for you that I talked previously in the video. If you are watching the video tonight, guys, make sure that you push let us know how you're feeling. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, let us know. You can always remember to book your appointment if you would like to get fitted for your special gown. Make sure that you go ahead and email Stevie at cosmospageants.com. That is Stevie at cosmospageants.com. guys. This has been an amazing evening. I didn't want to keep anybody very long. I wanted to make sure that we got in and gave you all the good news that we have coming on with the Cosmos. Remember, you guys want to make sure that you follow us on Facebook, Cosmos United States, and also Cosmos International Pageants pages that are on Facebook. You can also follow me, Mrs. Cosmos, on Facebook. That is the official Mrs. Cosmos. You can find that hashtag on my Facebook page. Also, right on over to the Instagram as well. Again, if you guys have any other questions and if you want to be a part of our expo that we're having in October, make sure that you go ahead and reach out to us. You can use that same email that was given, Stevie@cosmospageants.com. You can also go ahead and send me a private message, a DM or PM message if you want to be one of our amazing vendors. We want our amazing vendors at this event. As you guys are coming in and you want to stay for the day, it is on October the 17th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we will be having you there. There will be much to do, much more to come that will be dropping in down the line. Stay tuned for that flyer that will be posted very shortly so that you can see and have all the information at your fingertips. And I thank you so much for being on the live with me tonight, and I'll be seeing you all very soon. I'll see you next time. Bye.